Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 274. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin. With me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, number of companies entering into administration increases, growth in use of asset finance slows, and TSB offers 25 months free banking to new business customers. According to research carried out by the accountancy and advisory firm KPMG, the number of firms that went into administration in the third quarter of 2019 increased by a third. 417 businesses entered into administration in that third period of this year, and that compares to 310 in quarter 2 2019. But if we compare the same quarter last year, quarter 3 2018, well, there was 322 businesses. So you can see there's still an increase to that 417. And this is really kind of a representative of the pressures that businesses are feeling today in terms of, in many sectors, declining sales and also increase in managing cash flow, which I've covered in recent bulletins. So what sectors have been affected? Well, highest number of administrations was in property and construction and the building sector generally. Also pubs and restaurants. Now perhaps that's not surprising, because when things get a little bit tough in the economy and people don't feel as rich, pubs and restaurants typically do feel it hardest because it's a discretionary spend. Consumers can switch off that spending whenever they want. So if you are a business in trouble and you're feeling the pressure, what do you do? Well, the first thing is to seek out advice from a licensed insolvency practitioner. Where do you find one? Well, if you go to your favorite search engine and type in the insolvency service, that will take you to a government portal, and there you'll be able to carry out a search of a licensed insolvency practitioner near you. Remember, take action by seeking advice early. In many bulletins this year, I've highlighted the fact that the asset finance sector seemed to be bucking the trend when it came to the amount of support and borrowing that they're giving small businesses. Well, it does seem now that finally that growth or that boom has stalled. The latest figures from the Finance and Leasing Association, which is an umbrella organisation for many of the lenders in this sector, has showed that in August 2019, the increase in the growth of business written in that month essentially was zero when compared to August 2018. No growth at all. Now, if we look over the whole 12 months, August 18 to August 19, the growth was 6%. But that was really on the back of that mini boom I mentioned, the tail end of last year and the beginning of 2019. So this zero growth is really quite telling to show that this economic slowdown has now begun to impact on this sector as well. Now, where is this kind of contraction really shown? Well, the one thing that has really stood out was there was a 16% fall in August 19 of the amount of business done to the IT sector. It seems that investment in IT has stalled completely. I guess it's one thing that many businesses feel that they can push aside for another couple of months. So really interesting to see that finally that sector has also now been caught up with this general lack of confidence that I've been reporting over the last couple of bulletins. Well, let's close this bulletin with at least a little bit of good news. Now, bank charges. That's a really contentious topic when you talk to business owners about banking services, particularly if you're a heavy user of cash. If you pay a lot of cash into your bank charges are going to be very high because it costs banks a lot of money to process that cash. Well, TSB Bank, they're trying to steal a march on their competitors, and they've announced that they have increased the period of free banking that they will offer to startups and businesses which switch from other banks. Their free banking was previously 18 months, now it's been extended to 25 months. So quite a generous free banking period there. So if you want to know a little bit more about that service because you're disgruntled with the amount of charges you're paying with your current bank, just go along to the TSB website, which is tsb.co.uk/business. There you'll find a lot of information about this free banking and how it can benefit you and your business. Well, that's it for another bulletin. As ever, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So that's it. Look forward to being with you next time. In the meantime, have a great, successful and profitable week.